Welcome. This week I'm going to guide you through a little bit of movement. So it's not going to be yoga exactly. It's going to be more so of a morning flow. So something that's going to wake up the body, get you ready for your day, and get a little bit of movement into the joints, connective tissues, as well as start to activate the muscles and the mind. So join along with me. You can grab a mat or you can just do it on your floor, whatever you're comfortable with. We're going to start standing. So coming to a standing position, let's relax the shoulders down the back, palms face forward, close the eyes, lift tall through the crown of the head as you root down through all four corners of your feet. And let's just take a few deep breaths. Deep inhale through the nose, fill the body with the breath. Open up the mouth and let it go. Inhale deep through the nose, smiling as you breathe, tilting the corners of your mouth upward. Open up the mouth, let it go. One last time, smiling a little bigger. Inhale deep. Open up the mouth, let it go. And then relaxing the arms, give them a little wiggle, a little shake. Pulsing the knees. Just getting a little bit of movement into your body. And then finding stillness, relaxing the arms down by the sides. Engage your navel towards the spine to keep the core strong. Slowly begin to draw your chin down towards your chest. Feeling the space in the back of your neck. As you meet your next inhale, draw a line with your chin from your chest to your left shoulder, circling upward and looking towards your left. And then look up towards the sky as the head tilts back slightly. If you feel any pinching or pain, don't tilt back that far. Come up a little bit out of it. And then we'll trace that line all the way over to your right shoulder, looking towards your right. And then draw the chin back down towards the chest. Continue the circle, drawing the chin towards the left shoulder. Looking upward, drawing the chin towards the sky. Looking to your right, drawing chin towards right shoulder, and then dropping down chin to chest. Let's switch the direction. Draw the chin up towards the right shoulder. Looking up towards the sky. Draw it over to your left shoulder and down towards your chest. One more big circle to your right, up to the sky, over to the left with the chin, and then drawing it down to the chest. And then lifting the head back up. Take a soft bend into the knees, taking that more of a horse stance, so you're stable here. As you inhale, draw the shoulders up towards the ears, straighten into the legs. As you exhale, draw the shoulders down the back and draw the arms forward. So really exaggerate the motion here. Allow the inhale to draw the shoulders up, lift you up tall. As you exhale, you kind of slump down, drawing the shoulders down the back and forward. So continuing these big exaggerated shoulder circles. Breathing with it. Your inhale rises. Your exhale releases down. Let's go the opposite way. So inhale, draw the shoulders up the back body. Exhale, forward and down. Inhale, back and up. Forward and down. Back and up. Forward and down. One more inhale to lift. Exhale, drop. Next inhale, sweep the arms out and up, reach towards the sky. Keep the shoulders down the back. Grab onto your left wrist with your right hand. So you're grabbing the whole wrist, reaching towards the sky with the left fingertips. Relax both shoulders down away from your ears. Engage your core, navel towards the spine. Root through your feet and then begin to lift up and then over to your right. So you're grabbing onto the left wrist, reaching up and over to your right. Push that right hand into the left wrist. Reach up and over. Don't crunch into this right side of your body, but think about lifting up and over as if a beach ball were beside you and you're not trying to touch it, but reach up and around it. That left hip slowly draws a little towards the left. Feel the stretch in the left side of your body. Inhale, come back up to center. Switch the grip, so let's take the right hand with the left, or right wrist with the left hand. Reach up and out of the body first, and then up and over. So try to reach that right armpit up towards the ceiling. Lift with that right side rib cage. Try to draw everything up. Reaching with the right fingertips, pressing the wrist and hand away with the left hand, and draw the right hip out to the right. Maybe you look up past your right armpit up towards the sky. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, release it down. Let's take big arm circles. Inhale, forward and up. Exhale, back and down. Inhale, forward and up. Exhale, back and down. Really try to test your range of motion here. No pinching or pain as you move, but really making those circles as big as you can go so you feel that stretch in your chest as you reach back and feeling the opening in your shoulders with every movement. And then switch the directions. Inhale, back and up, forward and down. Back and up, forward and down. Let's do 3 more. 2, staying with the breath. Your inhale rises, exhale releases. Last one. And let it go. Now separate the feet a little bit so they're a little wider than hip distance apart. And we're gonna do a little waking of the body through twisting, and it's like a tapping as you start to twist more intensely. So as you twist to your right, think about coming up onto the ball of your right foot. So you're not tweaking the knee, but rather turning into it. So turn the whole body into it. And then as you turn to the right, same thing with that left foot. Lift the heel off the ground so that the knee can twist with you. So begin to twist right and left. And you'll start to feel that it kind of happens and builds its own momentum as you move. Allow the arms to expand out. You're not really putting any effort into the arms, they're just moving with the motion. And every time you come to one side, your hands will tap the body. So as they tap the body, you're tapping the kidneys first. So focusing on the lower body. And then begin to draw that energy upward. So think about tapping closer towards your ribs. Moving up to the ribs. And then slowly begin to move that up even further, tapping your chest and between your shoulder blades, or as close as you can get it to go. And then we'll begin to move that energy back down, drawing it through the rib cage, and then down towards the kidneys. So low back, low abdomen. And then we'll begin to slow that twist, not stopping all at once, but just gently slowing the energy to a halt. Coming back to standing, close the eyes, roll the shoulders up towards the ears, relax them down the back, palms face forward. Just take a moment to notice your body, notice how you feel. And if you have any issues with balance, maybe finding a wall that you can stand next to for this next portion. Opening the eyes, planting down and rooting down into your left foot, draw your right knee up into the chest. So really focus on rooting through that left big toe mound. So it's this space in the toe, right under the big toe, where that big knuckle is on the ball of your foot. So press down through that left big toe mound. Focus on lifting through the inner arch of the foot and spreading the toes wide. So lifting the knee into the chest again. If you need to find a wall, having a wall next to you so you can have your left hand on the wall as you draw your right knee in. And then let's draw that right knee out to the right, left hand to your hip, or again to that wall. And then we're gonna draw the knee down to meet the left, grab onto the foot behind you, press the hips forward, but keep the core strong. So don't push so far forward that you feel crunching in your low back. You wanna think about extending forward, engaging the core and lifting through the crown of the head. So you should feel that in the front of the right quadricep. Again, hand to hip, or you can have it on the wall beside you if you have that wall ready. And then draw that knee back forward in front of you. We'll take it out to the side and then down behind you, pressing hips forward. Let's do 2 more rotations. So inhale, draw the knee up and in. Exhale, out and back. Let's take 1 more. Inhale, forward and up, out to the side, exhale, back. And then taking that foot down. Wiggle out the legs. Let's take it on the other side. So taking that left knee into the chest, drawing it in either with both hands with the fingers interlaced around the front of the knee, or take the left knee in the left hand, right hand onto a wall, or if you want to just have it on your hip that whole time, that's okay too. So lift tall through the crown of the head, rooting through that right foot, lifting tall, engage your core, and hug that knee in. And then we're going to extend it out to the side. So grabbing onto the left knee with the left hand, open it out, take the right hand to the hip or that wall. Drop that left hip down and try to hug it under. So externally rotating through that left hip. 1 more breath here. And then take the foot behind you. Left knee comes next to the right. So trying to draw that foot as close to the seat as you can get it to go. If you can't get it there, maybe starting with a strap or a scarf, you can loop your foot and take it that way. And then pressing those hips forward again. So focus on energy of the pelvis moving forward. The energy of the core is strong and hugging in, and the crown of the head is lifting tall so the spine is long. Drawing that tailbone down. Relax the shoulders away from the ears. And then let's take that knee forward and in. Take it out to the side. And then take it back behind you. Knees are touching. Inhale, drawing it forward. Engage the core to draw it in and up. Exhale, out and back. Inhale to move forward and up. Exhale, out and back. 1 more time. Inhale, forward and up. Exhale, out and back. And then relaxing that foot down, wiggle out the legs. And then we're gonna do one of my favorite exercises. I refer to it as shaking. I've seen it in Qigong before. It's something I just kind of came across one day and felt like shaking, and it felt really good, and turns out it's awesome for getting the energy moving in the body. So having that soft stance with the knees again, begin to just pulse up and down with the heels. So the heels are moving up and down off of the ground. You have that soft stance so it's not jarring to the joints, but you want to just start to shake, bouncing up and down, allowing that pulsing of the heels on and off the earth to release any tension in the body. So notice how my arms are kind of noodly right now. And I want that to be what your arms look like. So allow any tension to be released. Don't hold anything, let it go. Let everything to kind of move like jello. And then maybe you start to twist with it. But just letting the energy move. And this is a great way to, like I said, let the energy move, but also to release any tension you're holding in the body. So let it all go. Maybe close the eyes if you feel that's safe for you, if you want to really tune in. We'll take 2 more breaths, pulsing here. And then let it go. Keep the eyes closed, root down through your feet. Allow the arms to relax down by the sides and just feel. Notice the shift, the tingling of energy in the body. Maybe you feel a little more awake, more alive, more ready for your day. Whatever it is, hold on to that, notice it, and find that deeper awareness of what's happening within you. And then slowly open the eyes. So to end, we'll just do a few circles of the wrists and the ankles. So bringing the wrists out in front of you, taking the hands into fists, just draw them into circles, opposite direction or same direction, doesn't matter. And then we'll switch directions, moving the other way. And then let's interlace the fingers. So all 10 fingers are interlaced, drawing the hands in front of your chest. We're gonna take some figure 8s with the wrist. So draw down one direction, up, and then down. Up, down, up, down. And it's okay if you don't get it right away. One side may be a little easier than the other. I started with my funky side, so just feel it out, getting some movement in the wrists and the joints. And then switch directions. I think I switched. Oh, nope, I didn't. There we go. And now let's take your right hand forward, like a stop sign. You're going to take your left fingers onto your right. Press back with your left fingers as you press the palm of your right hand forward. Breathing into that stretch. And then let's flip that stop sign upside down. So the palm is still forward, and take the fingers on the fingers once more. Press the left fingers into the right as you press the right palm forward. Feel the stretch in the forearm and in the wrist. Now we'll take the palm of your hand facing you, take the hand to the back of your hand this time, press the back of your wrist towards me or forward, and pull back with your left fingers into the back of your right fingers. And then flip that upside down. So palm of the hand is still facing you. Draw your left fingers into your right hand. Press the back of your wrist forward. Now we'll do that all on the left side. So take the left hand stop sign, draw the right fingers in to the left, press the palm forward. So my palm is going forward, I'm pulling my fingers back. And then turn that stop sign upside down, palm of the hand is still forward, press the palm forward, pull the fingers back. And then let's take that palm, flip it up towards you. So back of the hand is facing away from you. Draw your right hands into your left fingers and take that left wrist forward. And then flip it upside down. Take the fingers into the back of the hand. Press your back of your wrist forward and draw the fingers back. And then shake that out. And then we're going to come down onto the ground. If you already have a mat, great. If not, then just going on the floor is totally fine. So once you are on your mat, on the ground, let's take a seat, bending into the knees. Let's actually take your fingers interlaced around your right knee, extend the left leg forward. Let's pull that knee into the chest. If you need to have something behind you, maybe going up against the wall or a couch or a seat, that's totally fine. Draw the knee into the chest, and we're going to move into the ankles. So let's take the ankle up, or the feet up rather. So take the ball of the foot up. Begin to draw a circle with your toes. So try not to engage your toes too much. Try to move only from your ankle, but think about moving your toes around and in, then down and forward, and then to the outside and up. So big circle with your toes to open that ankle up. Let's move the other way. So go to the down and in, and then move up, out, and around. And try to make that circle as smooth as you can get it to go. Maybe there's a little bit of crinkling, a little bit of popping. That's okay as long as there's no pain. If there's any pain, just make the circles a little bit smaller until your body can build up that range of motion to make those bigger circles. And then let's do the other side. So take the left knee into the chest, extend the right leg long. So we'll start by drawing the ball of the foot up. So flexing that foot, you'll feel your shin engage as you do that. Then you're going to take that circle towards the inside with your big toe, so towards the right, down, around to the outside and up. So as big of circles as your ankle is able to without any pain. Trying to make those circles as smooth as you can. And then switch directions. So let's go down to the inside, up, out, and around. All right, beautiful. So one last thing that I'm sure you will all love me for is broken toe pose. So we're not going to break your toes, but this is really great to wake up the feet, and our feet are the way that we navigate into the world. So this is a really good one to create more grounding, more stability, and just to help with every other aspect of your body. Think about it. Your feet are connected to everything. So let's wake up the feet with broken toe pose. If you need to have a blanket underneath the knees, if you have sensitive knees, I'd suggest grabbing a blanket or something soft to put under them. So you're going to come into a tabletop position and then flip the toes under. So you bring the feet up, flex the feet, and then curl the toes under so that the bottoms of the toes are touching the ground. And then once you have that, we're going to sit back onto your heels. And if this is not available to you, if you have really tight knees, if you have pain in your knees, it's okay to stay in that tabletop pose and just lean back into it as much as you can. So once we move into this pose, let's take the pinky toes and the toe next to it and make sure that those are curled under too. Sometimes they're kind of lifted off the ground and not involved. We want to involve all of your toes in this pose. So using your hands to make sure those toes are curled under. Again, this is the most difficult option, sitting back onto your heels. You're probably feeling it already. It might be really intense if you've never done this pose before, but breathe through it, because this is a really great pose for you, for your feet, for navigating into the world, navigating into your day. So come into your breath as you find this pose. And again, if it ever becomes too intense or there's any sharp shooting pain, that's a no-go. Let's come out of it slightly. And again, you can come into tabletop and just press back as much as you feel is appropriate for your knees and for your feet. So wherever you are, continue to breathe. Deep inhale through the nose. Let it go through the mouth. Inhale through the nose. Let it go. Let's take 3 more breaths. I know you can do it. It's probably really intense, but stay with me. This is the last thing in your morning movement routine. And slowly come out of it, being gentle with those toes that you just stretched oh so well. Bring the tops of your feet to the ground and kick them out, paddle them out. Ooh, give them a little breather. And then coming into a comfortable seat, either sitting on your heels or coming into Sukhasana, cross-legged. And to finish this practice today, I know it wasn't your typical yoga practice, but it's something that can really help you to navigate your day, to wake up the body, and prepare you for whatever is to come. And I'd like to finish that practice of movement with some positive affirmations for you, for your day. So I'd like you to say to yourself, either out loud, if you're available to, or silently to yourself, repeating after me, I am happy, I am whole, I am loved, I am capable of accomplishing anything that my heart desires. Every day, I am one step closer to the healthiest version of myself. Today will be an amazing day. What lies ahead of me are endless, boundless opportunities. Bringing a smile to the lips. On your next inhale, opening the eyes and letting in light. Thank you so much for joining me for this morning movement practice. I hope that you enjoyed, that you feel more inspired, invigorated, awake, and ready to tackle your day. And I will see you next week with another newsletter and video. But for now, see you later and namaste.